I used to think transformation had to be intense, all or nothing, perfect. But this week, it looked like lifting weights, walking with God, laughing about June bugs, and remembering that even snakes can be a sign of progress. It's not about doing it all, it's about doing the next right thing with faith, with grace, and a little courage to laugh along the way. Hey friends, welcome back. I am Nikki for those that don't know me. Welcome to week 2. Woo woo, we made it to week 2. I'm gonna give myself a high five. I've got some stories for you. But before I get into those stories, this week wasn't about hitting all the marks perfectly. It was about showing up with joy and intention and letting all the real life stuff happen right alongside this challenge. Not making the challenge the focus, but kind of letting life happen like a little tornado around the challenge. And I saw a coral snake, 2 copperheads, and 2 turtles. I get excited about snakes. And my husband sent me a video about a June bug and turned it into a motivational speech. Who turns a June bug into a motivational speech? Well, my husband did. So clearly there's a lot happening this week. Grab your cup of joe, grab your cup of coffee, grab your cup of mud, sit on back, and let's get on into this week. This week wasn't just about workouts and meals. It was about laughter, courage, and tiny unexpected reminders to keep going. It looked like a couple strength workouts, a small but powerful win for myself. It looked like colorful, protein-packed meals that reminded me nourishment can be a celebration, not a chore. Welcome to the Nikki Cooking Channel. No, not really. It's gonna be meal prep. I have some fish that I wanna make and I'm going to blacken it. And I figured why not throw the same seasonings on the veggies right here. And then I'm going to attempt, I've never made it before, but I'm gonna use the same seasonings and I'm gonna do blackened chicken burgers so I can have those for the rest of the week. So welcome to my cooking show, Cooking Chaos. I do not measure, I measure with my heart. Let's go. So I am gonna try a bite of this chicken patty because I've never made this before. So let's see what it tastes like. That is flippin' delicious. I was not expecting it to taste that good. That is good. Now I wanna eat one. Brussels sprouts, even though I tried one. So good. Let's try one of these green beans if I can get it. Well, those taste delectable because of the butter, so they taste very naughty, but very good. And last but not least, we're gonna try a piece of the fish. I don't know about you, but I flippin' love everything and anything that is blackened with seasoning. Well, I'm gonna go eat while it's warm. So, bon appetito. I don't know what I just said, but that's good. It looked like prayer walks that slowly turned into gratitude walks. No podcasts, no phone calls, just me, God, and the rhythm of my steps. And then there were the snakes. Moving to Texas years ago, I had a deep, paralyzing fear of snakes. I almost gave up mountain biking because the trails were full of copperheads. But I wanted to ride more than I wanted to stay afraid. So I educated myself and I learned the difference between danger and fear. Now when I see a snake like the coral snake or the copperheads, it is not fear I feel. Okay, exciting news. This is the first snake of the season, y'all, and this is a coral. The deadly coral. One lucky girl. This is 2 snakes in a week. What the heck is going on? It's victory and pure excitement and joy. A reminder that fear doesn't get the final word. Not then and not now. And speaking of motivation, my husband sent me a video of a June bug stuck on its back.
All right, I just want to point out this little June bug here, just kind of laying there. The question is, do you want to be that June bug? Do you just want to lay there, not do anything, or do you want to get up and get after it?
Simply funny and exactly what I needed to hear in that moment. Some days flow means finding joy in the smallest reminders. Some days faith looks like getting up when you feel stuck or when you're tired. And this week, even with its messy, imperfect moments, I found my flow. This week, during one of my prayer walks, I started to think about trees. A tree doesn't bear fruit for itself. It doesn't even offer shade for its own leaves. It simply gives to everything around it. But what if a tree withered because it didn't feel like it had a purpose? What if it gave up because it couldn't see the impact it was making? No more homes for critters, no more oxygen, no protection from storms, and no roots holding up the ground. Sometimes we don't feel like we're doing enough, and we wonder if we matter. But the truth is, we're part of something so much bigger. A single tree cannot change the world, but together, trees create forest. They sustain life. I believe God created each of us just like that, with a purpose rooted in Him, connected to others, not to live for ourselves, but to reflect His glory in everyday ways. Even in the in-between, I trust that He's growing something good and something deep. This week wasn't loud, it wasn't dramatic, it was true. Well, I guess you could call the snakes dramatic to a lot of people. And they're kind of dramatic to me. It was full of grace and laughter and reflection and critters and steady steps. I'm really learning that sometimes it just looks like joy in the middle of real life, and I love that. I hope this week reminded you that showing up matters and that God honors our small steps and that you're allowed to enjoy the process, not just the progress. And before we close, here's your journal prompt this week. What fear have I conquered that proves that I can do hard things again? And next week, I am going to be taking you, drum roll please, on an 8-mile, you heard that right, an 8-mile trail race with my husband. What were we thinking? Are we prepared? No, not even a little bit. But are we going to show up anyways? Heck yes, we are. And I'm excited to bring you along. Until then, stay steady, stay grace-filled, and I'll see you soon. What should we name this one? Buckley? Look like a Buckley. Look at that pretty orange. I want to pick him up really bad. Hello, friend. What should we name you? I'm thinking Sherbert. Hello, Sherbert. Where are you going, Sherbert? It's a very slow walk.
I'm so excited. I just can't hide it. I'm so excited, it's moving slow cause it's not warm enough. It's a coral, it's a coral.